I loved this experience.
There was a lot of complaining about the whole experience in plural marriage. It was about her whole experience.
Marie's been just a wonderful experience. And I've always been fathering and having special experiences with little people.
So it's really a special experience.
That family experience that we all had together.
I love the tree because it was an experience we had together.
And we have a day-to-day, we have an experience every summer. But I'm glad she did it because it gave her a great experience with her mother.
So those were challenging experiences that we were having an experience. Let's say me and a wife would have an experience, or even me and one of my kids would have an experience that's being filmed by our experience being public, because all the fruit that I got from it with my children and my experience.
Our kids are starting to trickle in. We're going to sit down and have a whole family experience here.
We're experienced together.
And there's one time when I'm watching all the wives in the kitchen work together, knocking hips, and I was really pleased to see the experience.
We're starting a new experience.
The pain of this experience has caused much trouble.
That's this beautiful experience.
You keep using the word.
Janelle came in the family, and it diluted this experience I had with Mary.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
The experience of that coming together. Mary comes to the picnic, and we're having this experience. It's like I've gone through an entire experience.
And get that nostalgic experience of, wow, I remember having these experiences in this home.
It was a sweet experience.
But to make it stop.
I got a feeling through this experience that
Having this experience with Ariella here,
I always wanted this big family experience. I had this wonderful experience with my own family.
we had this whole experience with this catfish.
It's just like an old unraveling of our 30-year experience.
Cody wants a soulmate experience with each one of his wives.
It's just a shock to me, the whole experience.
I watched my mom and my dad have a honeymoon experience, and I just wanted to have this sweet experience that you actually just create this really cool experience. It really does create this really cool absence makes the heart grow fonder experience. And I hope to, and I'm planning on having a honeymoon experience.
Today is Groundhog Day.
You know, when I came to the family, I saw this like big group family team experience.
So being in this Christmas house is a wonderful experience.
The experience of that coming together. We have an experience. One experience I had, we have this nice family experience. The pain of this experience after this horrible experience, and it was a pleasant experience.
I missed the big experience.
Please stop talking.
The experience of that coming together. We're both mourning this experience,
And that's the experience.
Wink. Hello. Hi, sister friends. Okay, let me just start off with an apology. I did say that it was 1 o'clock, but I forgot that I'm in Central Standard Time. It's noon. So 10 minutes ago when I went on here and there wasn't one person logged in, I'm like, they're always talking ahead of time. What's going on? Did I not post it? Did I not make the thumbnail? Did I not make the link? And I'm like, I did. What am I wrong? And then I finally figured it out. So it would have been listed as 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sorry. Just suffice it to say, I don't think I'll ever move it like an hour. I say that and then watch I do that. But generally speaking, it will always be 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time unless I have to move it to another day or to completely in the evening. So just be prepared. Just look online because it might be 5 minutes ahead of time that I realize, oh, shoot, I'm in the wrong time zone. That was my bad. I did good. I did all 3 links at the same time. The 2 on Sunday night and the 1 on Monday. I did good on the 2 Sunday ones somehow. The weed whacker's right outside my window right now. I mean, the only downside with Mondays is lawn service day. He can't stick around that long. Okay. The pains of being in Tennessee. I know. Woe is me. I'm in my townhome. I know. But I feel bad. I feel bad. Lynn, thanks for being here. You're the best. April's here. Crafty Nana's here. Liz is here. Lunty, hi. What time is it right now in the UK, Lunty? Let us know. It's good. I think it must be like, is it late at night? Maybe late at night. Because I think you're 6 hours later than Eastern. Maybe. I don't know. Liz is here. Cindy Diller is here. Mama Squirrel is here. EVM 1441. Hello. Nicole. Hello. Bonnie. Hello. Rosie Lee is here. Hello. Rosie Lee, are you in your UK too? I feel like you are. Jenny W. Hello. Shout out to all our Aussie. We had so many from Australia always talking about life in Australia. Let us know if you're from Australia, because I know there's a lot of Australians that tune into this. Helgi, hello. Good to see you. We are doing the season finale. Nicole, good to see you too. Bonnie, hi. Robin says experience as much as Cody. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. I think I put in every Robin experience clip I've ever found, and Cody's is just the majority of them. I probably need to update. I bet I have more stuffers. So glad that experience is over. All right. Hi J Lou, I see you in there. So this is the season finale today, and then next week we will do season 4, episode 2, the lost episode of Cody going on dates with his wives. It somehow is not on Discovery Plus, but it is on Hulu. So I will stream it from Hulu, and then we will jump into season 6. We will do 3 of these a week when my other channel, Becoming Wise and Wonderful. Lynn, if you don't mind, could you put in the chat the link to that? I forgot to get that ready ahead of time. When it gets to 800 subscribers, we're at about 730 right now. So that's a lot. That's a lot. But literally, if everybody who watches this show right now just goes over and hits subscribe over there, then we would get there. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just everyone who's watching this today. Come on, throw me a bone. Lynn's gonna put, did I say Liz? Lynn, did I call you Lynn or Liz? No. Do you know how like you're second guessing yourself? Lynn is gonna put in the chat the link to make it easy, but you could just go to YouTube and type in Becoming Wise and Wonderful and then hit subscribe. Love you all. J Lou was the 17th person to hit the like button on this channel. Thank you. When you hit the like button, write the number in the chat. And when I happen to see it, because the chat, there's so much chat that goes on. There's hundreds of them that go by. So I can't see them all, but if I catch my eye on one of them, I will shout you out. Rosie Lee was the 6th person to hit the like button. All right. Liz has already signed up weeks ago. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate it. All right. I have it pulled up here. Let's see. This is the season finale, which is a culmination of Logan. He's not really going to college yet because he's still got to finish his senior year because it's Christmas. So that's a little confusing to me. They must be talking about it. But that was the teaser and the thumbnail and everything with TLC. So I just took the same thumbnail picture pretty much. And then it's because they want to get into the houses. I think it's when they get into the houses, everybody except for Mary and Mariah at the time. And I do believe this is that this is the one time that I just thought Mariah was just so immature. It was like a sign of the immaturity of her whining and complaining. I think, in my opinion, Mariah always got what Mariah wanted because Mariah was an only child, and because they divided everything equally amongst the wives because they didn't want to punish Mary for not having more kids, so she gets as much money as somebody who has 6 kids. Make it make sense. I still don't follow the logic. In some areas, I agree. In areas like, here's your money for food, I don't agree. So I guess fun money and play money. And Mariah always said she'd go to her dad and ask for whatever she wants. She wants new shoes or whatever, and he'd give it to her. So she was a bit spoiled, I believe. at the time, and it shows in this episode, if this is the one that I remember. So we will see. But I think Mariah is a bigger whiner than Mary is in this episode, but we'll see. Maybe Mary is too. Listen, it's all Mary's fault. She just kept interrupting. I mean, to the point that Mona, the real estate agent, had to go and tell her, you have to stop going to the job site and telling them to do this and do that and change this and change that. It is slowing everything down. They got in like 1 week after Christmas. If she would have just kept her mouth shut, zip it, do what I do, deal with all the problems that are in the house after the fact and make them fix it. All right. Oh, thanks, Lynn. She put both the links to both my other channels in there. Appreciate you. Go subscribe to both of them. But Becoming Wise and Wonderful is the one that if it gets to 800 subscribers, we're going to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday live stream like this. So we will really get ahead for sure. Okay. I think that's all of our housekeeping. Let me get this going for us. Mr. Weed Whacker's gone, so you should be able to hear it just fine. Resume. Here we go.
On the options for the houses.
We're going to pick out carpet. Applied, not divided.
There we go.
Today we're headed over to actually make the final decisions on the options for the houses.
Okay, pause. I was wrong. That must be next season. They're still choosing options. All right, I completely misjudged that. They're not getting in the house. This makes more sense why Logan would be leaving. So this is probably around June, not Christmas, when Logan is graduating and getting ready to go. Because I do believe he was already off in college when they moved into the houses. Okay.
We're going to pick out carpet and
Tile, the different places we want tile and the different places we don't want tile.
right, kind of finalize some decisions.
How's everyone doing?
Good. What do you believe the completion date will be at this point?
I
What's
gotta
your
pause.
thoughts?
I'm sorry. Christine is holding Solomon on her lap. Sorry, people. I don't know what I gotta figure out how to turn that off. Chris, I might have to stop at some point. I just realized my battery's at 29%. It was at 49 not that long ago. I don't know why all of a sudden it's dropping significantly, but I might need to run and grab my charger in the other room at some point. But right now they're sitting in the conference room. There's Mona, the other real estate agent. It's probably a building lady, somebody with the builder. And then all of them as they pick their final things. But the significant thing is Solomon sitting on Christine's lap. I don't ever recall seeing that before. And I'm not sure if we'll ever see it again. I'll keep my eye open. But Robin's not holding him and Cody's not holding him. Occasionally, like when they were on vacation, Mary was holding him in her arms like this, like he was asleep when they were doing the tour of the houses, Joseph Smith's old house, or the town, the post office, where was it? The post office, wasn't it? No, the jail. Wasn't the jail? I think the jail and the post office was together. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Mary was holding him in her arms at one point. Robin was probably just like, somebody else take this kid, even though she had a nanny with her, just to say. So this is going to drive me nuts if I don't get this tape off of here. My OCD will go into overdrive. I feel so much better. Thank you for allowing me that moment. That's nice. Okay. And now Christine is holding him. So shockingly, I think Robin is learning how to just even let people hold him. Now, you can't watch him like without her being present. She's around whenever these adults are holding him. But all right, just wanted to point it out.
Like in months.
Yeah, what do you think? December.
If it happens early enough before Christmas, I think it'd be fun to move the entire family at once, because I would love to be in it before Christmas. I am so sick of these 4 homes. I want to move into those 4. I don't care if we have Christmas in boxes.
We just need to close. I really don't care about Christmas at this point, so I just want to close. I am not sleeping. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single stupid day. Completely stressed out. I have way too much to do, way too much to worry about. Every month, I'm more and more and more behind, and I'm supposed to look perfect on this paperwork. And it's incredibly stupid how perfect I have to look on paperwork.
Sweetie, we all are dealing with that, though.
Pause. It's not stupid. Just want to say, Christine, this is how things go. Welcome to the real world. This is what it's like outside of your cult. If you want them to give you a $300,000 loan, you have to prove that you're able to pay it back. And because you've already filed bankruptcy once, and because, as you admit, sometimes you pay your bills, sometimes you don't, because it's no longer Janelle taking care of everything. You have to be responsible for yourself. And you admitted you're not being responsible for yourself, even after they said, make sure you don't skip a payment or miss a payment on anything from here on out. Christine admitted she missed a water payment. So, I mean, what can you do? In defense of Christine, she's got 6 kids and a lot going on, and Cody's never there. Robin, during this time, is nodding. She's like, yeah, I get it. Robin, you have a nanny and Cody. You have 2 other adults who are probably doing everything. I bet that nanny does all her books and her finances and pays her bills and everything. I bet the nanny is all inclusive. It's a personal assistant / babysitter / housekeeper. Do it aller. I bet any money. Okay. I love when Cody calls Christine sweetie condescendingly. I'm starting to write down all the mean times he is to Christine. Sweetie, you're not the only one going through this. We all are. That's helpful. That's helpful. She just got finished. You can hear in her voice that she's stressed out over this. Now she's off balance. She's off track when it comes to blaming it on the people who want the banks, the mortgage company. That's misguided right there. But the point is, she's stressed out. Cody, how do you deal with a wife that's stressed? Well, we're dealing with the same thing. Let's listen again. 10 seconds back.
Or behind, and I'm supposed to look perfect on this paperwork. And it's incredibly stupid how perfect I have to look on paperwork.
Sweetie, we all are dealing with that, though.
That is not validating. Oh, you suck at validating.
Well, no, but Christine's not alone in this.
I'm sorry. It's just stressful. I'm sorry. I'm always ridiculously mean.
Right away, Robin and Mary both turn to Cody and go, that's not validating. And then Christine goes, you suck at validating. So clearly they're in counseling right now. And the one thing that they were told is when a wife complains about something or says something that's wrong, validate her feelings first. And Cody couldn't do it. And because right away, that's validating is the word that came out of 3 of their mouths at the same time. So this is a therapy word that came up in therapy. You need to validate each other when you listen to their problems, okay? Especially between Cody and the wives. But then after Christine goes, oh God, you suck at validating. He goes, no, but really, everybody's got to deal with it. He just doubles down. You're right. I can't validate, and I'm going to prove it by saying the exact same thing again. All right, back 10 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to not keep doing this. I apologize. But this man I can't help it. Here we go.
Look at validating.
Well, no, but Christine's not alone in this.
I'm sorry. It's just stressful. I'm sorry. I'm always ridiculously mean. I'm stressful.
Well, all of us are dealing with managing our own budgets, Christine.
I know.
We still haven't qualified for these homes. And so I understand her fear. So we put the money down so they'll start building them. We had the pre-qualification letters, but with the pre-qualification letters, there's a requirement that we meet all these specific corrections to our credit. There's no guarantee that we get into this, but it's looking really good.
So I think it's going to be easier if we just do one at a time.
Okay.
And if it's all right with you, I just wanted to go in order of the lots. So we'll start with Rob.
Okay. Lonette suggested that each wife just pick her options by herself without everybody's input there. And I get that because you would get everybody's opinion as you're picking your options.
She's probably thinking, we got to streamline this and make it a little bit more efficient, or I'm going to be here all night long.
I'm not actually that excited about picking out carpet colors. It's like I'm more like there to make them feel secure about the color that they pick out, just like I just want a decision made. So this is something that I really want to just hurry through because I just want to get it done.
This is the standard carpet, and these are the color choices.
So
Okay.
we actually have to pick a color.
That goes with your tile.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna go with white. No way. I'm gonna go with these lighter colors. Oh gosh.
Decisions. I'm thinking it'd have to be between these two. Robin, if you got something black, put your shirt against it because you've got a lot of black furniture. What do you think? Okay. So bearskin.
Bearskin it is.
Awesome. Decisions are happening.
I was sitting there looking over all these great options, and for me to sit and worry about it, I just feel like, you know what, there's so much more important things. I just feel blessed and lucky that I get this home. Okay, so we're done.
All right. Robin went through her process, picked out her stuff, picked her everything, and then Mary was next because we're going in the order of the homes.
Mary is $200 over budget at this point already before these selections.
And with these selections, has she already decided on the washer and dryer though?
No.
I'm confused by that. We're gonna have to listen closely. She's $200 over budget now without these selections. Usually with the selections, you can choose things that are included in the price of the home. And then if you want something different, if you want an upgraded carpet, if you want stain resistant, if you want a certain pile, or maybe even certain colors are considered higher end, you pay extra for those. And then he said the washer and dryer too. I'm guessing maybe it's included with the house, and then that might be an upgrade because the washer and dryer, that's going to be expensive just in and of itself. I don't know. We'll see. Mary's coming in now. She's smiling right now.
It almost seemed a little bit ominous when I was first walking into the room. It was almost like that there was this kind of heaviness in there.
You don't have really anything to work with technically because you are already $200 over budget.
But still, there's colors to choose from.
Okay.
All right.
So
Okay.
Would you remember which one you decided on the
Wait a second.
tile? Wait.
Her tile is, am I really over budget?
You're over budget by $200, and that's before we pick out what is potentially $5,000 worth of stuff.
Okay, that really throws me. I highly
How did she
suspected
not know?
Lana and Mona had already talked to Cody and told him that I was over budget. And watch Mary, because she's gonna want to, check out all the expensive options.
So you've got this granite, this tile,
This is really causing me stress.
and I really don't want to do the upgraded carpet. Do you even want to see it?
Just for fun. Cody was just rushing through this, and he was just gonna get it done.
I don't know what
And
you're thinking.
And I want, yeah, you didn't want me.
No,
to
if
do
you
that.
start
were
thinking, you're
just-
going to add on more and more and more.
I can be very practical and very logical. I do have the emotional side to me. And if there's something, this is a house I'm going to be living in for I don't know how long. I want it to be right rather than spending the extra money later down the road to try to fix what wasn't done right.
Well, do you have $10,000 extra to add to this? Because I'm going to insist that we get certain things in this house.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like we need a washer and a dryer. I do not like hauling them in and having to install and so on and so forth.
Pause. Okay. Cody's a little pussy. I don't like having to bring a washer and dryer in and have to install it. He's being difficult. No, this is making this worse. So Obviously, if you get the washer and dryer with them, especially if they have options with washer and dryers, it's going to be more expensive with the builder. It always is. It's cheaper to run up to Home Depot, even with the delivery and installation, and have them put it in. And quite frankly, you'll probably get a better one that way too. So that's on Cody. Mary could be saving money on a washer and dryer. I'm going to have to insist that we do something illogical right here. I can't with this man. I can't. All right. Moving on. Back 10 seconds.
We get certain things in this house.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like we need a washer and a dryer. I do not like hauling them in and having to install and so on and so forth. So if somebody else has
Okay, you got to start at the beginning with me. You've been through this with one person already, and I don't understand.
Well, we are
what
at the beginning, but where you're at now is you're already deep in the home.
I walked into that room and you had a wall up, you were defensive, and you were just going to tell me how it was going to be. Cody, you have this weird, funky energy with me. It's stressing me out.
Sorry, Mary, I just know that you're going to overspend, and we're already in the budget, way over. So I'm just trying to make sure that we keep ourselves.
Okay, I need you to not have this energy.
Task.
You need to, this is really, you're stressing me out.
Okay. I'll just leave you alone to make your decisions.
This is not a fight, Cody.
I'm not trying to make it be. I'm just saying that
Can you do the others before me? Is that a problem?
No.
Janelle and Christine. Mary. He just kept throwing this negative, defensive, emotional energy toward me. And I knew that if I stayed in there, I knew we were just going to blow up. I didn't feel like I deserved the attitude that I was getting from him. And I wasn't sure why I was getting it so forcefully. And I needed to take a break and figure it out.
Mary left the room. I just figured out. No idea. But it all started to frustrate her.
Here we go.
I've just actually gone through all the options with Robin, and I'm told that we're way over the budget for Mary's house. So, I'm trying to guide Mary, so I'm not really giving her a lot of time to review this, and it started to frustrate her. And so she took off. So I'm going to go through the options with Janelle, then I'll go through the options with Christine, and then we'll end with Mary. Where's what we have left?
This is So at this point, I'm not going to be able to do the cement pad unless I pay out of pocket for it. Because I would rather have blinds than a pad out the back, because we can always pour a pad.
You can always put up blinds. Whoa. These women. Oh my gosh. Are you joking? That is the one thing when I built this house that I was like, put the cement pad out back. I'm not going to deal with big trucks and cement mixers coming and pouring and trying to no, not going to do it. I'm going to do that as one of my upgrades. 100%. Put the cement pad out back. I put the blinds in myself. I bought them on Marketplace. Brand new from a blind company that was custom ordered from somewhere, and then they didn't fit. I made them fit my windows. Speaking of which, outside my lovely window, with the beautiful blinds that I installed, the weed whacker guy's back. Come on. What? So her logic, and nobody stopped her and said, well, actually, Janelle, it's way easier. You can do it yourself, in fact. And there's a man in the house that can take care of it. All right. So he doesn't want to do it. You can do it. You and the kids could have easily installed the blinds. She's going to choose to have blinds installed in her house instead of a cement pad. Because it's not good. How much do you want to bet? We have to keep watching through the seasons, the back of Janelle's house. How long was it before she got herself a cement pad out back? Because that's not the kind of thing that like one day you're like, you know what, let's get a cement pad. Let's like call them up and have them do it tomorrow. No. But the blinds, you could be like, you know what, let's put blinds on these windows today. Let's run to Home Depot. They'd be up before you go to bed at night. Crazy. But Cody doesn't correct her. No, neither does anyone else in there. I don't under these other women, Mona and the building lady, are not helping whatsoever. All right.
At this point, I'm not going to be able to do the cement pad unless I pay out of pocket for it. Because I would rather have blinds than a pad out the back, because we can always pour a pad. You know what I mean?
Then you have to start allowing the children to go to the backyard through the front door because they're just going to drag dirt right in. Do you understand?
Yeah, but I don't have the budget for a pad.
Okay, I think we're done then.
Okay,
You good?
that was good. That was easy.
That was too easy.
All right.
Good job. You got to kiss me because that was so easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I ended up having to give up my cement pad completely. So I'm going to have to DIY, do it yourself, something as soon as we're in the home.
We're going to have fun here because Christine has a ton of room left in her budget.
Really?
I do. I have a bucket of money, a huge.
Can you loan that to another wife?
No, what?
Really? Do I need to? Why don't I see what I want and go from there?
All right.
And I want to look at the exterior options a little bit. Oh, the stone. I want to see how much thick the stone is. That was one thing I wanted.
Where do we start?
I really, really wanted the exterior stone on my house. In order to get that, I really had to cut back on some other options. And it was just deciding what I really wanted to cut back on and the level of importance, whether or not I get the stone.
Let's go ahead and price out how much the stone's going to cost.
Okay.
To just go on those pieces.
What if I help you pay for it? We're only talking.
It's important to have some stone on the outside. It's really cool. It looks awesome. You guys think it'll all look great? You're like in favor of it, both of you. Okay, done.
Everybody loves the stone.
I know, I love the stone too. Okay, let's do it. That sounds perfect.
Unless,
Cody.
now I don't want to discourage you from doing the stone.
Right.
But what's left over in your budget could possibly go to help Mary.
Are you joking?
Let's do this and
I can't. Christine, right from the top, has been talking. She's like, I really want to look at exterior options too. And right away, Cody's like shaking his head and leaning back, like, no. And the building lady right away said, you want the stone. So clearly, Christine has been talking about the fact she wants a stone exterior or partial stone exterior on her house. And I will say, a stone exterior does look really nice. I'd love to have a stone exterior on my house. Every now and then I look at my house and go, what if I, anyway, so I'm with Christine on this one. A stone exterior is gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I think it really helps with the resale of the house, and just the whole look of it is beautiful. And it's something she really wants. This is her money. Somehow the rest of the wives get to go in there and decide on their own what it is they like. But Cody starts off with, you have a lot of extra money. Maybe we can give it to other wives. And Christine's like, well, I don't. And then as opposed to having a knee-jerk reaction, which is what I would do, like, excuse me? Because they are spending high off the hog, I have to give, because that's how it works in the family. Christine and Janelle save their money and Mary and Robin take it. This is how it works. It's just the way it's always been. And so Cody's like, this is how we've always done it. Why would this be any different? Money from you two in your houses is going to go to Mary. He probably thought, oh, we'll have extra money for Mary. We'll get it from Christine. Mm-hmm. And I love how Christine is just standing on principle that she really wants that stone. And she's like, I really like it. And both the other ladies, she's like, you guys think it's a good idea for me to get stone? And both of them are nodding their head. The building lady is nodding her head. Mona's nodding. And Mona's like, everybody likes the stone out front. And she's like, yeah. And again, Cody chimes back in. Oh, it's unbelievable, this man. Unbelievable. Unless you don't get the stone exterior at all. You still cut all the rest of your budget because you scrimped and saved and decided, I'm not going to get certain things that I want on the interior because I really, really want the stone. And now he's like, well, maybe you just don't get the stone either. And then we just give all that money to Mary. It doesn't even make sense. I guess it's polygamous. It's plague math, right? What's yours is mine. What's mine is mine. If you're certain wives, and if you're other wives like Christine, what's yours is yours, and what's mine is also yours. It's awful, awful. Ugh. Here we go. Back 10 seconds. We get to hear Cody being a jerk.
You're like in favor of it, both of you. Okay, done.
Everybody loves the stone.
I know, I love the stone too. Okay, let's do it. That sounds perfect.
Unless, now I don't want to discourage you from doing the stone, but what's left over in your budget could possibly go to help Mary.
Let's do this, and let's say I want to see how much that stone is before I make the decision on it. But most likely I'll probably do it.
I hope she did. I hope she did. I don't remember. Did she get the stone?
You're trying to guilt trip me?
I'm not at all.
Oh, good.
What did he just say?
I'm under budget right now.
I gotta go back 10 seconds. Sorry.
Let's do this, and let's say I want to see how much that stone is before I make the decision on it. But most likely I'll probably do it. I'll be selfish with it.
It's up to you.
You're trying to guilt trip me?
I'm not at all.
Oh, that's
good.
what it was. Okay. She said that she really wants a stone, and she goes, I'm going to be selfish with it. And Cody just sat there and he goes, it's up to you. And that's when she's like, you're trying to guilt trip me? He's like, not at all. Yeah, you are. This is how he operates. This is his MO. I'm not going to say no because I will come across like an ass here in front of these other women and the cameras that are getting broadcast everywhere. So this is him containing himself. This is him being on his best behavior. It's killing him that the cameras are there right now and he can't just tell Christine, this is why you're not a team player. This is why you're not a good sister wife. We have always been a family that when one person needs something that we always give. Like, I mean, it would go a whole different way if Mona, the building lady, and the cameras weren't there. Praise Jesus, TLC was there. Gosh, I hope she got the stone front on her house. Oh, I want that for her. She better have. No, not at all. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. No. Where'd you get that from? Oh, he's so passive aggressive.
I'm under budget right now with my options. Honestly, I just want to keep it. I'm not trying to be selfish. I'm not trying to be selfish. Promise.
Really, you're talking to me?
Well,
He's like,
That was an absolute joke. It was
not a joke.
I felt selfish.
It was not a joke. He said it twice on two separate occasions, completely seriously. And the second time, he was like, there was no crack of a smile. He got called out by Christine. He did not expect Christine to come out and say that he told her to give the money to Mary. Because, Mary now is going to be like, I never said to do that. I never said I wanted to take somebody else's money. I don't know where that came from. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at him if he said that. Yeah. He is caught with his britches down. Mm-hmm. All right, Cody. I have another instance. I know that I saved maybe two where Cody's done that same thing, where he says something, and then when people call him out on it, he goes, it was a joke. No, not a joke. And Christine is like, my heart is breaking right now for her because she truly is trying to justify the fact that her allocated money she's going to use and that she shouldn't forfeit it, even though she's got all these other options that she wanted and that she said no to so she could get the stone front. Cody doesn't care 2 iotas about that stone front. That's what this is all about. If he thought the stone front was like the coolest thing ever, he would guilt all of them into not getting other options that they wanted in the house so that it had a stone front. But he doesn't care about the stone front. You know what else he doesn't care about? Christine and her feelings. This is awful. So right here, as I hit play, Christine is talking and the captions say, I felt selfish at that point. Because Cody made her feel selfish for using her own money that was allocated to her.
That point for holding, yes. Instantly, I felt selfish, and I'm like, oh gosh, maybe I should be giving it to Mary.
Absolutely not. I mean, trust me, I feel selfish by being over budget. It's aggravating.
Okay, rock and roll. All right, Mary's next. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job.
Mary to come in?
Yes.
When Mary left the room,
Cody's in such a bad mood
I
right
just
now.
figured, okay, we'll just put this off till later, and she'll probably go to Robin to complain about it and get Robin to side with her so that I'll do
Are
something
you
different.
kidding me? It's not about getting somebody on one side or the other. Is that what you think this relationship is? Is a
I'm sorry.
competition?
No, I didn't mean to side with you. I meant to validate you. Sorry.
I
mean,
won't.
it was. There's reason.
Okay, so he literally just said she wants to get her on her side. She goes, really? That's what you said? I mean, side? I mean, you're going to get her to validate you. Guess no better, Cody, because that's admitting you're not validating her. I mean, I guess you need validation, so you're going to find somebody to validate you. I guess you're going to go to her house because she's nice to you and I'm not. I suppose that's what you're going to do next. I mean, he's such a child. He's such a child. His arguments are the worst. This camera, I can't believe. Who was it that was just saying in the chat that I can't believe that so much of this went over our heads the first time we watched it? It's like knowing the content of Cody's character now, after all these years, after seeing the true colors, going back and watching this, it's been there all along. It's just couched in, well, look over here, not over here. It's just not as significant. I guess that's what it is. The problems aren't as big, and the wives are willing to protect him early on. When they stop protecting him and when the kids stop protecting him is when he just loses it later on. But he's been the same Cody from jump. All right, back 10 seconds. I want to make sure that actually he said to get Robin to side with her. Yeah, okay. He says side with her. There we go. Then he's gonna say I just figured,
okay, we'll just put this off till later, and she'll probably go to Robin to complain about it and get Robin to side with her so that I'll do something
Are you
different.
kidding me? It's not about getting somebody on one side or the other. Is that what you think this relationship is a
I'm sorry.
competition?
No, I didn't mean to side with you. I meant to validate you. Sorry. I mean, it was.
Sorry.
There's reason I was in that place, Mary.
Well, let's just keep putting the blame on somebody else.
Here's the thing: is Mary's coming in.
You know what, Mary? Kudos to you. You're really aggravating me in this season. However, Mary pointing out on camera for the world to see, Cody takes no responsibility. That's what's happening right here. Let's just keep putting the blame on somebody else. There you go. It's never you, Cody. It's never you. Like all the stuff that we see now, kudos to Mary, because back then they weren't calling him out on anything. She's aggravated with him at this point. Mm-hmm. It does annoy me that she brought Robin into the room, though. I get it. She's like, this is the period. This is what annoyed me. And maybe I should have more sympathy because she was raised in a cult. I will admit that. But I just don't like it when she whines and she acts like a baby. And there was a lot of that in this season. And the next season we'll see a lot of it too. And she talks like this, and then she puts hands like this. So like she cannot cope with Cody, so she's bringing Robin in because she's not capable of speaking up. I don't see. Maybe that's wrong of me to blame her. Like she knows she's incapable of doing it, so she brought backup. I mean, I guess there's a way to look at it to say, well, good for her, because she knows that she's going to lose it with him. She knows she can't get anywhere with him, so she's going to bring somebody in who can be a neutral. I don't know how neutral Robin is, but Solomon is wearing earphones. Why is he wearing earphones? He's a baby, like baby. Huh. Okay. Sorry. He wasn't wearing earphones in the last segment. All right. Here we go.
At $200 over.
Okay. All right.
So this is with
basically adding nothing, not even blinds. After Christine left, Mary came back in and Robin came with her. And so I kind of felt like Mary brought Robin with her to keep me from being combative.
My frustration earlier, and I'm sorry, you guys, because I came into it not knowing what was going on and what my choices were, and I didn't feel like you were explaining it very well.
Well, we've done everything, and we're $200 over.
Well, let's go through
forward
this and let's figure out what it is we do want and see
Okay.
how bad it is.
Now, for the purpose, so you're okay going with this carpet? You're okay going with this carpet
Yes.
instead of doing the other
Yes,
carpet?
I am. So we need to figure out the color.
Carpet. Then I'm going to suggest we go ahead and go to this shade.
Ooh, it's like a.
Actually, this one has a little more
I'm looking
contrast
at
in it.
that.
Do you like
It's
that?
got more of a gray actually in
That
it.
one looks really good. I like that one. I'm fighting so much emotion in this situation. And not that you're bad in any way, Mary. It's not that. It's just, got a lot of relationships going on here. And I was trying to get through this process as fast and as affordably as possible. All right. So you're going to have to plan on buying a washer and a dryer.
I'll take
As
care of
well
that.
as the amount of for the blinds. So we got blinds at 30 days and
Okay,
then
the
this amount
total
today.
over budget is $46.65.
Big deal.
Okay. I'm just over budget.
Okay, excellent. Thanks, Lana.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right.
The whole irritating reason why I am over budget was just this circle of events. I wanted to have the wet bar, not for the bar part of it, for the counter space part of it, because I like to entertain. So having that.
Pause. I was always giving her the benefit of the doubt when it came to this wet bar. No, I wasn't, because I said you could put it in. I said you could hire somebody to come in and put in a wet bar, like a plumber and then a contractor and do that. And still, it's not like it has to be built with the house, because the house bones are the same. It's just being put in that one location. She says she doesn't even care about the wet bar. She just wants the extra island space that comes with the wet bar. Even cheaper, even easier. Oh my gosh. She could have freaking done that by herself. She could have gotten some cool carts that have drawers in that and put them in the back of her car and brought them, put them next to each other, nailed them together, and then had somebody just deliver a countertop. Boom, on top. Could have been granite. Gorgeous. She probably didn't get a granite one. Maybe she did. I don't know. I have to look at her wet bar at some time. This big grandiose wet bar / counter space area. I can't even remember what it looks like in her house, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll pay more attention now that when they go into the houses, which ones which. I mean, they look so much alike. They didn't do a very good job of personalizing them. I was always confused which house they were in when they were at one of the houses. They all look the same to me. But maybe now I'll pay closer attention. But now I'm really annoyed with Mary over the whole wet bar thing. Because she wanted a counter space for entertaining, she had to go and get the largest square foot house with 5 bedrooms upstairs. 5 bedrooms she needed because of a counter space. Can I say it one more time? Oh my gosh. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. There you go, Mama Squirrel. Just put 4 crates and a door on top of it. I mean, there's so many ways that you can make a cute little countertop. So many ways. Let me count the ways. I've never done it myself, but I could. She could too. She could also install her own blinds, which she's going to do. Good for her. And she talked Cody out of the whole washer dryer thing. He's like, I don't want to have to haul it and put it. Well, I hope Mary just said, you won't. I will pay to have somebody deliver it and install it. Quite frankly, I would prefer somebody else install it if it's with water involved. Then again, my husband did replace our washer and dryer and dishwasher. And that included plumbing. So I guess, but this is Cody. I don't trust Cody as far as I can throw him. Here you go. Home Depot has Husky toolboxes with butcher block tops. Oh, see, that would look cute. Put 2 back to back. Great Island. Yes. My, God rest his soul, my brother-in-law lived in an old mansion in New York. They turned into an upstate New York. It was it turned into a B&B. And in the kitchen area, there was no island at all, which is odd, but it was just counter space around the outside. And he got these carts that came on wheels. He took the wheels off of them, but they came on wheels, and he got 3 of them. And he made this like L shaped, and they came with granite countertops, and they were from like, I don't know, like Home Goods or TJ Maxx or something. He got them like on clearance somewhere, and they were so beautiful. And then they had like shelves in the bottom because they were meant to kind of be like a bar cart that you could move around. I mean, they were probably, well, back then and back at this time, they were probably about $100 a piece. Instead, she paid how many thousands of dollars to increase the square footage and add an additional bedroom and the wet bar with all the plumbing, which apparently she doesn't need. She just needs the countertop. I can't with this family. Let's go. Going on. Going back 10 seconds.
Of events. I wanted to have the wet bar, not for the bar part of it, for the counter space part of it, because I like to entertain. So having that wet bar was very important to me. In order to have that wet bar, I had to have the hobby room and pantry behind the kitchen. And the only way that I could have that was to have the 5th bedroom. The amount that I'm over is not coming out of any of the other wives' budgets or their house budget. This is something that I plan on paying for myself.
For me, I was okay when I realized I didn't have to give up anything that I needed.
There you go. Chanel's, she's so practical.
We got a lot of things happening once we.
She's like, as long as I didn't have to give my stuff for her, because I heard what happened with Christine. So as long as I didn't have to go down that path and he didn't try to get me to do it, all right, I'm fine with it. Lundy said that Cody's idea of DIY is to chainsaw everything. It's true. Cut it down. Oh, gosh. If Mary wanted roller skates, she'd buy a car. It's true. It's true. Oh. Bonnie wants to know, didn't all the new houses have an island? It's an additional island. It's not even an island. So they all had islands in the kitchen. This wet bar is in the living room. Wet bars are usually like in the living room area adjacent to the kitchen, so that you don't have to walk all the way to the kitchen if you need a drink or you need a small sink for something. God forbid you do an extra 20 steps. That's the purpose of the wet bar. And so with it comes a countertop, because usually under the counter there's shelves, and that's where you keep your alcohol and the glasses and rags and everything, your mixes. And then you stand behind it and you mix the drinks and serve them, and you have the sink for water and also for cleaning things. So it's an additional counter space that's in the living room area. She could have made all kinds. She could have made it look so cute too. I'm sure that whatever the builder came up with for that wet bar wasn't cute and adorable. Ugh. Oh, Swagler, good point. Mary went from a 5-bedroom home to propose barndemonium. Was it a barndemonium? Is that what it was called? Oh, Rosie Lee said, bars in the living room were the things in the 70s here. Yeah. Well, we're a little bit behind. It was kind of a thing. It was a thing in the 70s, because I do remember, like, I had a cousin, and they had more money, and they had one in their living room. My house was built in the late 80s, and they put a wet bar in it. We didn't build it, but when it was built with a wet bar in it, which we never use because it's right next to the kitchen. How much counter space is one? In fact, The wet bar gets in the way. I think all the time about just knocking all that out. What would I do if I would have the space? I'd probably want to put another counter in there anyway. Oh, at this point, just leave it the way it is. I always look at how I could redesign that whole, use that space. And then in the end, I'm like, or I could do nothing. That sounds better. Much cheaper. But the sink is just in the way. If the whole thing were a counter, it would be great to like set things up, but you have to kind of go around it. At Christmas time, I have all my little stuffed animals from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all the characters and that, and they have to go around the sink area. String my lights around them, around the sink. It's not ideal. All right. All right. Right, Sam. A fifth bedroom. How about a folding table with a tablecloth, Mary? People can stay within their means. Yes. I mean, seriously, right? When you're entertaining, what do most people do? They get the 6-foot table on legs out of the garage and pull it out of the basement, or get the folding card table and bring it up and you throw a tablecloth over it and then you have more space to serve. That's what everybody else in America does, and probably around the world, when people come to entertain and you don't have enough space. No, Mary needs to have more counter space. Therefore, she needs an entire wet bar that comes with the counter space and a large pantry and a craft room and an extra bedroom so that she can have a counter. Could be a card table. Okay. Because how often is she entertaining, really? Once a month? Max? Okay. Just say. Annoying. I'm just annoyed. I'm sorry, I'm annoyed. I don't like selfishness. Moving on. This is Mary's house.
Listen, do you guys know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, but you know that it's a surprise for Logan, so we can't tell him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we decided that for one of the things we wanted to do for Logan when he goes off to college is make him a little video of all the family, just kind of talking to him and giving them well wishes and talking about some fun memories of him. Okay, but you'll need to be quiet, okay, so that we can do her. Hold on.
It's a Savannah.
I'm better with cameras.
Why did I? Oh, it's that one. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I got Christine before.
We put Mary in charge of making the video, and because we knew that she would make sure that everybody got there to get the filming done. Then she'd make sure that it was cut right, and she'd just make sure it looked good.
Okay, tell me all about Logan.
He's just there for me, and I'm gonna really miss him when he goes off to college. So
It's Gabe.
Thanks for always being there for me, Logan.
Did he ever pick on you and like flush your head down the toilet or anything like that? Or was that Hunter's job?
That was Hunter's job.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's a really good brother. I hate how he's leaving. I just wish he could stay a little bit longer.
So why is it sometime a green square and sometimes it's
Jessica.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Figure out
like
the camera.
see that? It's a green dot.
That's pause.
So if
See,
it's
there's a
going,
pause
that's it's
sign.
recording.
There's a pause.
So I had everybody come over to my house, and I had done Christine and some of the kids, and I kept messing with the camera and trying to figure out how to push the pause, and I thought I was doing everything right. So I stopped it and looked at it, and I'm realizing, this is not quite what I had recorded. I thought it was off, and it's recording the corner of that picture. See? So what I had recorded actually was in between what I thought I had recorded. I pretty much said, look at that.
So when you paused it, you were actually recording?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want him to leave because he's been a really good brother.
Cool. Thank you for doing that again. Sorry.
It was
So we're
Savannah.
5 down, 15, 16 to go. Yeah, it's only taken us, once I figured out how to run the thing.
One thing that
Aspen.
I remember is Kids Town with Logan. He invented this kids town where all the kids would go out in the forest and we'd have our own little shops.
When I was recording all the kids, I loved hearing the stories that they picked out about Logan, their memories of him, looking up to him as this big brother, Oh. Logan has always had a very responsible demeanor about him. He's been a very good oldest child.
All right, come on, you gotta eat. You got eggs, burritos.
And you tell when I would leave so early for work, you know, under Christine's supervision, Logan was kind of driving point at my house, getting the kids ready, fixing breakfast. So, I mean, he's been an integral part of the way things work for us in the mornings, especially. So it's going to be very different to not have him. You know, whenever Logan would come back from the ranch, it was this big, huge family reunion at the end of the summer. And I mean, every time he would come in, I just wanted the biggest, hugest hug. And
I just have to say, all the girls were there to greet him when he came back from something. And they all scream, but Aurora pushes herself to the front to be the first one to hug him, like the long lost brother she hasn't seen in 20 years. And right behind her is Dingleberry. What's the second one's name? Aurora and, gosh, it's been so long since I've talked to Brianna. So she's the next one. As opposed to all the ones that have been with them their entire lives, who are like hanging back going like, "Hi, Logan, I'm over here." Those two. The acting that they do, or they were just so deprived of attention with Robin that this is their way of getting, I don't know. It's very odd. It seems performative. It seems like I am going to play the role right now of sister, most beloved sister. So when my brother comes home, I shall be the first to run and scream and give him a hug. She does it with everybody when they first see them for the first time. They do the same thing when Garrison comes back after he's been in the service for a little bit. It's always Aurora and then Brianna tagging behind, pushing everyone else aside like they're the most important. I personally think, and I might be wrong, I think that they were coached into that. I don't think naturally that was, I think their mom told them. So when he comes, this is how you act. Because do you remember also when they went to visit Grandpa Wynn at the farm, Grandpa Wynn, who they probably met once in their life, they went running up to him like he was the long lost grandpa that they haven't seen in over a decade. And they maybe met him once. And the rest of the kids who've known him their whole lives were just kind of like making their way up there. And then beeline goes Aurora and Brianna. Big hug. Hi, Grandpa Wynn. Like, oh, it's almost creepy to force your kid to act like that with somebody they don't know. It's like forcing Santa Claus on somebody. Yeah. That Grandpa Wynn. Go run and give him a hug. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back 10 seconds.
You know, whenever Logan would come back from the ranch, it was this big, huge family reunion at the end of the summer. And I mean, every time he would come in, I just wanted the biggest, hugest hug. And it was just awesome always to have him just come home.
Hey, sis, what's up?
I remember that's when I fell in love with you guys. I was there like that first time that I actually spent time in your guys' house. And he came home and I got to see that reunion and I was like, these guys are so fun.
Did you guys miss us at all? This is the reason I want us to get into these homes before Christmas, was because if we have this experience with this Christmas, then that might solidify so that every Christmas we can look forward to this and everybody will want to come home for Christmas. So I'm telling you, I think that being here before Christmas is really important, because I want our children to have that experience this year, because kids are leaving. Hey,
Cody, how's it going?
Good.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
Good.
Just ready to have a little work done on the mop, so I need a haircut again.
$100
So
now?
I've got an appointment with Kennedy,
Only $25
who actually does mine and Mary's hairstyling.
So I've had some concerns.
Yeah, we discuss it often.
Right. It just seems like the clips are getting a little thinner and thinner as we are, as the time has gone by, because I've been cutting your hair for a year or so now. And it seems like it's getting a little bit thinner.
The hairstylist, Kennedy, just told me that my hair is really thinning. And she's been telling me that it's looking a little thinner, and looking a little thinner. I've been noticing it myself a lot. Honestly, I'm a little attached to the hair. This is crazy. I'm just going to have to get used to the idea.
Right.
and maybe do something. I mean, it's like today, it's not going to look bad leaving here.
No,
Because
no, it's
I'm like,
not.
one of these days, I think I could just blow my wife's mind by just shaving it.
I think that would be pretty intense.
Let's just shave it. Let's just do it.
Just shave it?
Just shave it.
Such a bad actor.
I'm just kidding.
I was hoping you were going to say that
The second
because
you turn it on, I'm like, get it away, just in case you're
I don't think your wives would ever talk to me again.
That was like looking over the edge of a cliff and going, what if you just fell? You know? I started kidding around about buzz cutting it with
He's
Kennedy,
so attracted
and
to
the
this
second
girl.
she turned on the shears, it was like looking over the cliff and teasing about jumping, but then realizing you need to back away from the cliff.
I don't know if he's going to shave it. I mean, I know those women, they're my personal friends, and I know that they may not like the idea of him shaving it completely off, but I don't know that he has many other options. It's definitely something to consider and discuss with the wives.
To feel as though I have to shave my hair, it's a little emotionally packed. I mean, I'm going to be a big boy, but it's bugging me. My wives loved the long hair. They loved this shaggy surfer look.
If you did decide, hey, I'm going to cut my hair and I need to cut it, I mean, it seems like it's almost out of necessity.
Well, there's a point where it's like it's like, how long do we prolong the pain? Do I just talk to him, just say, hey, listen, I'm just going to do this. We're going to shave it.
Right.
Maybe I should just warm it up now. I mean, we're still okay.
Yeah.
But it's really obvious to me that it's thin.
Well, this is the thing. I've been doing your hair for about a year, and I've noticed a pretty significant difference in your hair, especially in this area here. And so with that, I don't know how much longer it's gonna have before we would have to cut it.
Right.
You know, to where your surfer look is gonna still maintain its surfer look and not just look like grandpa.
Yeah, grandpa surfer.
Right.
I'm not really ready for that.
No.
And maybe I'll look okay with just clean cut. But honestly, it's the long hair that's made it possible to let the wings separate and cover the bald spot. You know, I mean, it's really, I have a comb over. It's just combed from the middle instead of the side.
Like nobody notices. Thanks for explaining it to us.
Last day home.
Really, I appreciate the explanation of how you do your hair to cover the major balding that's happening on both sides. I just want you to know it's a comb over, but just from the center. Yes, which will eventually be a curl over, a single curl over. I'm in Tennessee. I don't have my puppet. My bad. Still to this day, this was season 5. We're going into season 21. He's still hanging on. Mama Squirrel says they don't want him to cut his head because it would free the vermin. I think he's just lying. He can't take responsibility for anything. He deflects all the time. I think he wants to keep it so bad. He thinks it looks so cool. He's like, oh, my wives will go nuts. No, they won't let me cut it. No. I mean, deep down inside, those wives are going, come on, please. All right. Here we go.
Breakfast is going to be ready
Mary's
in about
house.
10 minutes.
No, Janelle's house. Sorry.
Today is Logan's last day home. He goes to the university tonight. He'll move his stuff in and stay there for the first time away from home officially.
Good for Logan.
So I'm trying to organize us all for a breakfast. And then we're going to have a family meal all together today. And then we're going to send him off.
Logan, everybody wants to see your dorm. Is it too embarrassing for everybody to come?
Everybody?
Well, the adults.
All the adults? Yeah. One of the things that makes me nervous about college is, I guess on one level or another, I'm a little bit worried about how public my family is.
Are you a healthy mug?
Oh, you did that on purpose. I'm curious how people, peers, as well as colleagues and friends or dorm neighbors will receive or perceive the polygamous lifestyle that I am a part of. Where's Dad?
Because your dad.
Where is
Just
Dad?
your dad.
And family.
Hi. Dad, hurry!
Yeah!
Hey, good morning.
Finally.
Dad, I already ate my breakfast.
No, you could take
You
it.
guys always get a day off.
Oh, did you blow dry your hair?
No, I didn't.
I want you to know I don't
Dad,
have
your
any
hair's
days off
all
now
weird.
because I
I'm
practice on
freezing.
Sunday.
Or of course the mom. I'm her favorite child. Why would I?
Madison,
Why would I
stop
ruin it?
talking about my balding.
Sorry.
It's not funny. It's like a personal slam. How would you like if somebody, ooh, your hair is thinning?
My dad is balding. He tries.
He had a difficult time with it. I don't remember that. Him like barking like that. So it is all about him. He just got finished saying it's the wives. I'd shave it all off, but it's the wives. But no, as soon as Madison said, "You're balding," but you're balding. Look, you're balding. So he's late. Janelle just said, we coordinated a big breakfast for the whole family. So it's Janelle's kids and Cody. And then in the evening, they're going to have the entire family get together for a big dinner before he goes. So his balding head. So Janelle said, we coordinated this. As they're sitting there, they're waiting for Cody to eat. And they kept going, where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? And then they're like, did you do your hair? It's like all frizzy. So of course, now that it's all frizzy, you can see through all the little wispy hairs in that too. So you can really see how bald it is. And they're like, you're balding. It's just one thing leads to another. But he was probably at Robin's house. Probably came running over. He wasn't even at her house because he would have been down there in the morning. Maybe not. Maybe his hair is just that important to him. All right, let's enjoy it one more time. I want to hear it's just your dad. I'm curious how many, okay.
As well as colleagues and friends or dorm neighbors will receive or perceive the polygamous lifestyle that I am a part of. Where's Dad?
Where's Dad?
That's
That's Logan.
It's just your dad.
And family.
Hi.
Your dad.
Dad, hurry!
Yeah!
Hey, good morning.
Finally.
Dad, I already ate my breakfast.
No, you could take
You guys
it.
always get a day off.
Oh, did you blow dry your hair?
No, I didn't.
I want you to know I don't have
Dad, your
any
hair's
days
all
off now
weird.
because I
I'm
practice on
freezing.
Sunday.
Or of course the mom. I'm her favorite child.
So in the back, all these conversations are going on, and Madison's like, Dad, did you blow dry your hair? And he said, no. So it's all frizzy. So like the headband already was back here because it's kind of falling down in the front and you can see it on the side. So she's just laying back like this at the table as all the questions going on. She goes, Dad, you're balding. And then he's like, yeah, what? And she goes, you're balding. And then this is when he loses it. She says it so quietly and like hanging back too. She's just like, you're balding. Just sent him off. It's not like she's like, look, you're balding, you're balding. And she's just like, you're balding. He can't handle. He can't handle. Here we go.
All right.
Madison, stop talking about my balding.
Sorry.
It's not funny. It's like a personal slam. How would you like if somebody, ooh, your hair is thinning?
My dad is balding. He tries to hide it.
I think he is too. I think the reason his hair is so long is because he knew he was gonna bald, and once he started to bald, he wanted to be able to say he still had hair. Everything is like there except for like these two eggs right here.
And then he like puts it over.
So it's funny that Madison brings up me balding at breakfast because I just got my hair cut. And, Mary, you run with Kennedy. You've been with me before when she's been cutting my hair. She's talked about how much I'm still thinning.
And she references it a lot, how thin his hair is getting.
Whenever Kennedy brings this up, when she's cutting my hair, I always think, maybe we should just shave it.
You almost had her shave it?
No,
No,
yeah,
I
she
just
turned
made
on
it up for the
the
show.
shear, and I thought, no, I can't.
You left him alone?
I didn't go this time.
Hold on.
I didn't go with him.
You did a buzz once, Cody. It was atrocious. You came home from vacation and you walked in the house and you had a buzz. And it was like, oh my gosh.
And you were
that's
grossed out,
awful.
or?
Yes.
It's the only time I've ever liked my hair is after I grew
we
it
don't
long.
like your
Only
face.
time since I was a teenager.
This is my favorite way too. I don't like the idea of you cutting it.
it's become so much of your persona in my mind. It's like, it's just weird to think that you won't always have it.
Tell you what, I won't shave it until after we've talked more.
You're not gonna shave it.
All right, so Logan, how is your room looking? Do we need to pack up some stuff still?
I've packed up most of the stuff. There's just stuff, a few other things I need to clear out.
Okay, that sounds sad. Clear it out. Should we go get the room stuff done?
Sure.
Upstairs.
Wait.
You can load the top, man. I know you're.
Going to college is going to be a nice time to get some space on my own, just breathing room, you know? I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet for a while. I might miss this room. I don't have too many connections with this house, though. I mean, it's not too big a deal. It won't make me cry or anything. I'm a little bit hesitant, you know, it's a big thing. I've never been out of the house for a whole year, like living out of the house and being my own, you know, primary caregiver for, you know, a year at a time. And so it's, you know, butterflies in the stomach, just a little bit nervous, but the thrill of this new adventure is kind of overshadowing my nervousness.
Scare life.
So I want to do one in black, I think, Robin.
What's
just
that?
right here.
You want to do it in black?
Yeah. So between breakfast and our going away party for Logan, we all tried to get over to sign the quilt. So we were trying to get all the kids over, all the parents over, so that everybody could put some message on the quilt. This is an off to college gift that we're giving Logan today as a surprise. Robin's sister, Fawn, actually makes these quilts where she has pictures.
Isn't Fawn the one that was dating Preston when Robin stole him away, slept with him, and got pregnant, and so then she got him permanently until she ditched him and divorced him? Actually, he divorced her, but that was because she refused to stop spending all his money, and she kept putting him further and further into debt. That's why he divorced her. I wonder if she did that on purpose. I wonder if he threatened to divorce her if she spent any more. I could see that. She's like, oh, it's not going to look good for me to divorce him, especially after the whole scandal of me taking Fawn's boyfriend and then sleeping with him before we got married. Not only getting knocked up before marriage, not only sleeping with somebody before marriage, but getting knocked up before marriage. And, oh, the guy happens to be my sister's boyfriend that I slept with. I mean, come on. It can't be much worse. So she's probably like, I can't have a divorce on top of this. There's just no way. I have to find a way that he'll divorce me. So why don't I just have a little bit of fun? I could see her do it. I will force him out of this marriage.
Put on it. And so we're doing this for Logan, basically picture the whole family in the UNLV colors.
Funny thing about it is, though, is that if he wants to flip it over and not see everybody, because he might not want to have everybody on his quilt.
This cheesy little thing at college has got to be like totally nerd.
He can flip it over and it's still got a great back. I had her sew it so that this could be the top two. So anyway, but we have to send him with something.
So I was looking at it and there's this nice spot for something. And I was just thinking, I was just being creative. And all of a sudden I just came up with some fun words to say. And it took a little while to actually formulate them completely. Okay, here goes. Basically just saying, you know what, no matter how people feel about you or your life or anything like that, nobody has the right to be disappointed with you if you're doing what God wants you to do. And it's just a little message to send him off with. Just be decent, be a gentleman. That was always my credo for the boys, be a gentleman. If you think that this is about me advising my son not to have sex, you have to understand that in my world and my belief system, when you are sexually active outside of a marriage, it is unhealthy all the way around.
You know, I always want Logan to be on the...
Interesting. He doesn't want him to have sex in college, and it's unhealthy all the way around. Both he and Robin did, and he knows that. He also knows that that hasn't been on the show yet. Nobody knows that on the show right now. So straight up lie. We don't know. I don't think. I don't think we know at this point that Robin got pregnant before she was married. Do we? I mean, it's possible, like on Reddit or something like that, somebody did the math. But like on the show, it wasn't addressed. I don't think it was addressed on the show until the purity speech. That's what I think. I'm going to start marking down. This is another hypocrisy of Cody, regarding sex before marriage. Do as I say, not as I do.
Right to be disappointed with you if you're doing what God wants you to do.
20 seconds.
And it's just a little message to send him off with. Just be decent, be a gentleman. That was always my credo for the boys. Be a gentleman. If you think that this is about me advising my son not to have sex, you have to understand that.
Pause, I'm sorry. So Cody said something like, be what God expects you to be, or something like that. He has it across the whole thing. In Hunter Square, he's like, have a fun time in college, bro, Hunter. Oh, J. Lou, that's funny. Cody's only close to the wives that have experience. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Oh, yeah. That's got to be coming up soon, right? I think so. Oh, they totally were doing it. Totally. They both were married with lots of kids, and they both had sex before both of those relationships. They both had premarital sex, and then just lied and lied and lied about it for all these years. And then now we know. I mean, clearly, the two of them, all those times they were together, that's probably the light bulb that went off in Christine's head, because she's like, well, now it makes me wonder. We saw those pictures, like, what did happen before? I'm sure she's thinking, all those times we let him leave and we were here with all the kids and he'd spend every other weekend down 5 hours away with Robin. We thought he was being pure. So innocent. There's no way. That's probably what it was. She's like, I think that whole time he was having sex while he left his wife and kids with somebody else. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Church kisses. My ass. Right. I guess it depends on which church you go to.
My world and my belief system, when you are sexually active outside of a marriage, it is unhealthy all the way around.
You know, I always want Logan to be my little boy and make all these really great, perfect choices. But I'm also aware that my idea of a perfect choice is not his idea of a perfect choice.
I can't tell if I want to stay in the state of the naive or if I need to just become ultimately totally tolerant so that I don't have my heart broken.
I remember when we were all kids and...
You're going to have your heart broken if your son does exactly what you did, Cody? Really? Mm-hmm. We are going to pause for a second while I pull up the names of our members. So thank you to all the Keep the Lights On level subscribers, of whom I'm going to put down below now. We have now seen all of our big supporters and our SOS exclusives, and those names I'm going to read to you while you watch some classic scenes from Sister Wives. Thank you to our big supporters, April S., Sally House, Senia Andrade, Carol, Sailboat RN, CP, Jen, Deborah Sabella, Liz S., Deanna Wyrick, Alwyn the Mini Chef, Mary, Linda W., Aaliyah, Crafty Florida Lady, Shaniqua Smith, and Knit My Bit. And thank you to our exclusive SOS supporters, Shanna Banana, Anonymous, Lisa F. Macbeth, Jessica Turner Long, Southern Hollow Homestead, Jane Morgan, Everyday Faith with Kim, Ladybird's Mom, Lisa O, Kitty 1838, Amanda Scott, Mary S, Me Myself, Katie, Hadley Fields, Crafty Nana, Holy Moly, Lady from Mars, Tammy G, Lisa Doherty, Sandra, Emily Roy, Living an Eclectic Life, Holly Jones, Cindy Diller, Kendra MP, Kenya Pinheiro, Monica Nilsson Solus, Bertie K, Carol Annie D, Lisa Elmer, Libby Sher, Janet Ebert, Steph Stevens, Beetle Sodal Peterson, I'm your Huckleberry, Jacob Three Boys, Becky S, Tracy's Fractured History and more, Lavender Vanilla, Joni C, Joni C615, Allie D, Echo Gilman, Christine Warhope, Lean, Dee Dee, Steamfrog 99, J-Lou, Jennifer Harmon, Evie, Stacy G, Aaron Perk, Still Virgo, Patsy's Peace, Marsha Cooper, Diane Almeida, Farron, Lindsay B, Lisa Lisa, Yoshitella Mario, Carla Colson, Alexandria Swan, Rain Lady, Sarah Lewis, Marie Crab, Waldo's Mom, Danny Towns, Ms. Lita, Lynn Skinner, Donna Redmond, Jessica Denham, and Kaylin. Thank you all. With my sister wives.
They're adults. Bye-bye.
He's the worst. There we go. We're back. Disgusting. Okay. Back to the show. Thank you all for being members of the channel. I appreciate you. Okay. Close that, close that, close that. There's the show. Okay. Too many tabs. And we're back. Janelle's house.
Not for a little bit. I just got started. Let's check to see how they look.
Cody's grilling.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
We've been over at Robin's house with the kids signing Logan's quilt. And now we're headed over to Janelle's house to have steak because Logan's a meat eater. And that's what his request was for his going away lunch. Yep, I'm going to miss him. It's crazy. I don't want to think about it because it's just one of those things where this is a first. I feel like he's been distancing himself from me, trying to make the separation, rather than cutting it off clean, just gradually let it off. I am sensing this almost euphoric excitement that Logan's having. I'm coupling that with my realizing my son's leaving. I realize it's only a half hour away, but he's still leaving the house. This is like a benchmark where he's saying, see you, mom and dad, I'm my own person. And I'm mixing these two emotions, his euphoria that I'm feeling, this excitement that he has to get out and see the world, coupled with my melancholy about him leaving.
Pause. He's mixing the two emotions. He's not conflicted about his own emotions. He's not happy for him and thrilled that he's going, but sad because he's going to miss him. Cody's thinking all about himself. He doesn't like the fact that he's leaving. And he's admitted he doesn't seem thrilled about the fact that Logan is excited about this. He's like, he has like this euphoria. I'm free! Get me out of here. Yes, he can't deal with it. I'm mixing these emotions. It's kind of the same thing. You're not mixing. It's not like you're mixing, oh, I'm happy, but I'm sad. You're just saying it's all about me and it's all about me. And I'm not relating to what's happening with Logan here right now. And he's separating himself from me slowly, probably so that he doesn't have to rip the Band-Aid off. No, he's not thinking about you, Cody. He's getting ready to go off to college. He's got a lot on his mind. He's raising all of Janelle's kids. He's a busy boy. He's not thinking about you, I guarantee you. Peach wants to know who's going to make breakfast. No clue. No clue. All right. But according to Janelle, it was under Christine's supervision. Well, Janelle's not working anymore, so I guess Janelle has to make the breakfast. Yeah, Lunty said that Cody's jealous. Logan is escaping. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Back to the show. Cody's like, yeah, let's check on the meat. He lifts it up and flames. Cody's grilling at its best. Back 10 seconds. Here we go.
And his euphoria that I'm feeling, this excitement that he has to get out and see the world, coupled with my melancholy about him leaving.
Hey, kids upstairs, we're eating right now. We're going to have a blessing. Come down right now.
Everything that I'm going to miss, yeah, it kind of coincides with everything I'm not going to miss in some ways.
It's best that Logan will have a good time in college and he'll be safe.
You know, the chaos in my family just grows on you. But in all that chaos and noise, you have all this attention, this love, this activity, this life in the house. And that's kind of the aspect that's really nice about it. Then you have your other times where, you know, you won't get anything done. It's too loud. It's too obnoxious. It's too noisy. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to share this opinion. On my own, it'll be my opinion and no one else's, and it'll be my decision, no one else's.
Have fun in college, bro. Come and visit sometime. Don't worry, I'll be around.
After lunch, Logan's getting a little anxious to go. And we're trying to stall him out, you know, because we want to give him these gifts that we got him, you know, pull out the quilt and show him the video that we all made.
So we wanted to give you kind of a little memento of us. So
Robin's
we have this made for you.
Rebel colors, huh?
This,
Yes, rebel colors.
there's this, and then there's that.
There's
Oh, in case you can't see, there's two things.
Yeah.
This and that. Robin's.
Oh my goodness.
My family, for my going away present, gave me a quilt. My first thought with the quilt was, there's no way I'm taking this to a dorm with me.
I actually think I'm gonna like put it on my wall. Just hang it up on my wall.
Here at home.
And then, you know, my second thought was I saw it and it was well made and it had all their, you know, signatures on it. I was really touched. It was really kind of a cool way to send me off.
Everybody signed it, and everybody wrote something.
Robin is holding it up and explaining.
Awesome, you guys are great.
Everybody signed it. Everybody
Aside
wrote
from the quilt,
something.
the family also made a video for me. All of them, you know, talking to me, talking about what they're gonna miss about me, and it was really nice to kind of send me off with that message of, this is why we love you.
And I'll really, really miss him. Hope he doesn't, you know, stay way too long. Comes back like every weekend. Don't forget me. I'm your favorite. Just remember that.
Macalty pretending to be emotional.
Then we gave him the little video with everybody on it. And we put it in and started to play it. And I sort of expected him to be kind of like, hey, I'll take it back to my room and I'll watch it. But he watched the whole thing. He was kind of chuckling through some of the kids, you know, so.
And he seemed interested. It was sweet.
I remember when we were little kids and you tell me you protect me from anything, even tornadoes, because I was scared of tornadoes. And you did a good job at protecting me from anything. And thanks for being there for me throughout everything I put you through. I don't know, being a good big brother and best friend, so I'm really gonna miss you.
I don't know, just without Logan there just makes it kind of weird. And I'm gonna definitely miss him.
I've just really been pleased with you, son. You have always been an absolutely decent individual, so I hope you always remain doing that and being that. Logan, we're really proud of you. We love you very much.
You've been almost a perfect son, so now it's time for you to go do something for you. And, you know, work hard, study hard, play hard.
Logan's really anxious to go, but I want to put one more hook in him. And so I've said to the family, let's all run over to the property. I think we've got some walls up. Let's go check it out with Logan before you leave.
Hey, Logan. It's like the third time he's like, Logan wants to go, but we're going to keep
most of my stuff's in my car.
Logan wants to go, but
we got a lot of things happening once we've moved into houses. First of all, Aspen and Mariah are going to be, graduating from high school and deciding what colleges they're going to go to.
Don't forget your blankets.
No, that's why you gotta go get now.
But I'm actually most anxious about Mary making a decision about whether we're going to have a baby or not. Mary really needs to make a decision. I feel like it's a decision for both of us. And I feel kind of awkward in a way because we're sitting here, it's not like a decision that we have to make tomorrow, but Robin's offered up a surrogacy.
I want to know if you want me to be your surrogate. And I know you're going to have to take some time to think about it, but I'm offering it wholeheartedly.
And, Mary honestly feels like she should be the one to attempt to carry a baby first through in vitro fertilization before we attempt to have Robin do surrogacy. So because I need a decision made, just for the sake of our well-being and just kind of plan our lives, I'm like, hey, Mary, let's do this now. Once we've moved in the house, I want you to take enough time to get adjusted to the house. Then you make a decision. Yes or no, and that's what we're going to go with. Okay?
I need you to make a decision. I need you to make a decision now, Mary. I don't understand Cody's push. I mean, with everything else going on, is it just that he knows if he pushes her enough, she'll get like more aggravated and annoyed, and eventually she'll just be like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, could that be it? Because I don't know. Because what bearing does it make on him? Robin, he's still going to have more kids with Robin. It's not like, well, I'm moving on to the next phase of my life. No, they're still young kids with Robin. So why not? Oh, because he wants to have another baby with Robin. That might be why he's pushing this. I need to know if that woman's womb is available for me. So if you're going to take it for a whole year, we need to get this going because I want to have more kids with that little lady. Yes, I do. That's probably what it is. That's it. Why did I not think of that before? That makes perfect sense right there. Make the decision. Okay. Another flashback of the fake surrogacy offer. Yep. Hi, Alexandria. Welcome. Lundy. Oh my God, Mary still hasn't made a decision. What a surprise. Decisions not her forte. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Peach. I never understood this whole sequence. He pushes her and he pushes her, and then he says no, and then she says no. That's kind of what happens. It might be that he pushes her and he pushes her because they were doing surrogacy, not surrogacy. They were looking into in vitro before, so he was like pushing. I need more kids. I need more little ones to serve me. So let's do in vitro. And then when it looked like it was too much money and too much work, and I don't know, and Robin offered this, now I think he's saying no because he doesn't want Robin's body to be taken up with Mary's baby. He wants his baby with Robin in there cooking. He doesn't want to wait that much longer for Robin to have to give birth to this, to wait to have a child of his own with her. Seriously? Did they say that? I don't remember that. I do remember Robin's two girls running up to Win. He said something like, "You really don't know me." So good. Yeah, I think that's it, Swagler. I think that he's like, we're not doing rent a womb or rent a room, however you want to look at it, for very long. No, that's not going to happen. So let's make this decision now so I can get it going with Robin. We're ready to have baby number 2. And I don't want to wait a whole year. I think so too. I don't think Robin clued Cody in that she was just making this all up and she really wasn't going to go through with it. She would find some sort of excuse and say, my doctor told me it's not in the best interest of my health. If I were to ever have more kids myself, I am planning on having more kids, that this would probably be my last one. And I'm not sure. No, she wouldn't even say that because that would make her look bad. That would make her look selfish, that I don't want to give you a baby because I want to have one myself. And she already has 4. So that wouldn't work. She would have to just say the different drugs that I would have to take, my condition that I have that makes me not eat carbs or whatever all that stuff is that she won't eat. That condition is not conducive to putting the fertility drugs in my body to make sure that I can continue to sustain and keep the baby. Therefore, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to back out. But I really wish, I really meant it wholeheartedly. As you heard, wholeheartedly. Yeah, she would have never gone through with it. She's way too selfish. We know that woman. Okay, last segment. They're at the house.
When we got to the property and we drove through the gate, it was like, whoa, because all of a sudden the houses are really there. They're really represented in space because the frames are coming up.
Holy cow. They went up fast. Oh my goodness. You know, it dynamically changes everything seeing the framework.
Dynamically.
It's really cool to see the houses. It's like, wow.
I know. It's like all of a sudden it's like, it's real.
There's going to be
It's
such
real.
a nice space right here.
Real.
Oh, I know. I'm
It's
so
going to be so
excited.
perfect.
But Conan, look at this huge yard we're going to have, though. It's going to be cool.
Since we're moving into these homes, and it's actually been something we've been working forward to, it's been a goal of ours to actually have a family mission statement. Maybe it's time that we actually design something for our family and make, just this is the vision for our family. I think that.
Oh gosh, the mission statement, please. Oh my gosh, we are going to, it's going to be like trucking through mud, getting through these mission statement episodes and the whole mission statement rededication ceremony. Oh, literally, I mean, I suggest alcohol. That's all I can say. And for those of you who don't drink, get yourself like a whole bag of M&Ms or German chocolate or whatever your vice is. Whatever your vice is, start stocking up on it now because it appears that next season, these are going to be some rough episodes to get through. I don't want to bore you to tears, so I want you to enjoy yourself when you're here. There's the snark in the chat, sure. That's enjoyable. But, little sweets. That'll help too. Okay. I was going to say something to you guys. That was the reason I paused it. Oh, I'm looking at one of the houses. So you have one of the houses with the garage on the end, and Mary's house. And she goes, look at how much yard for the kids to play here in the front. And I'm looking at the expansive nature of this house. And I'm thinking, that's exactly what my townhome looked like when it was being built. But there are 5 homes in here, all connected to each other. Basically, I'm living in 1/5 of Robin's house. And this is the biggest one I could find and afford. Oh, they're huge. When you see the framing up, they're huge. And here's the funny thing. When I walked through this place, when the framing was up, it felt so tiny. So tiny. And I'm like, how can it feel so tiny and the drywall's not even up yet? Like there's more space because there's no drywall up. So there's the extra 4 inches or that from the wood that is all around on every side. It felt so small. It felt so small. After the drywall got up and everything was done in that, then it didn't have that sense of, it just felt very claustrophobic. I look at those homes, they look like mansions. It feels very different, very different. They bought themselves some nice homes there in Vegas. I cannot believe they left them. To this day, could that be the dumbest decision they made? I don't know. No, bringing Robin in the family was really the dumbest decision that they made, really. Although TLC would not have kept that show going with them. It would have been like watching paint dry without Robin. There would have been not that much drama. It would have just been Cody being just sort of a jerk. And Christine would have come across as very, very needy. Like, I loved her from the beginning. She like had me at jump because she didn't like Robin from the beginning, and it felt like Robin was intrusive on the family, and she made it known that she didn't want her there. And so I was pro Christine and anti Robin right from the beginning of this series. Well, where's I going with that? Oh, so if there was no Robin, I just don't think it would have been that interesting of a series. I think it would have been one season. I think it would have been a one and done, really. So I guess we have the moo cow to thank for us all meeting each other. I mean, because if we wouldn't be suffering through this, we wouldn't be going to social media to try to have a like-minded voice speak, which is how I got started with all of this, trying to find people on YouTube that were talking about it so that I didn't feel like I was a crazy one. I'm like, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Totally. One of the first people I found was Sarah. I can't think of her channel. Not the new one that does all different stuff. I can't think of the name of her channel. I haven't watched anything in months. And then also why am I just having brain farts all of a sudden? Because I haven't eaten today. Low sugar. This is what it looks like. Amanda and Jody on Love to Hate. I've been watching that ever since. I might be on their channel. They asked if I would be on it this summer, and I said life is crazy until July. So I will let you know if it ends up working out. And I told them that they have to come on my channel sometime too. I haven't had anybody on. At some point, I got to work it out also with Peter to come on as well. But his channels are not just Sister Wives, so he's talking about all kinds of other stuff. So I don't know if he would be interested right during the summer or not. It would make more sense for me to do during the summer. I should probably initiate that too. I will eventually. I haven't reached out to have anybody. I feel like James and I collaborated though. We did the book thing together. So it's not that I'm completely in my own little world here. I don't have time to put the work in to coordinate it. All right. Anyway, when that happens, if I do end up on their channel, I'll let you know so you guys can all go over there. And if you haven't subscribed to them already, please do so because it's a great channel. Here we go. Wait, we gotta go back 10 seconds. Okay.
It's gonna be so perfect. Dakota, look at this huge yard we're gonna have though. It's gonna be cool.
Since we're moving in these homes, and it's actually been something that we've been working forward to, it's been a goal of ours to actually have a family mission statement. Maybe it's time that we actually design something for our family and make, just this is the vision for our family. I think this is something we should work on.
See the house in it too?
A month ago, we went on vacation with the Darter family. They actually spoke to us about how when they first started their family, they had a mission statement.
Styles, so we actually sat down, wrote a family mission statement.
I was a business major, and mission statements really came into vogue. And it came to me that we're trying to really establish not just this family, but this organization.
I just think it's a good way for our family to get together, get on the same page, and actually kind of get in writing sort of what we desire in our lives.
Well, I think it's a good time to do it because it's kind of a reset for us since we're going to be moving into the homes. I think it's a good time to just kind of regroup and
redefine who we are.
Yeah.
You just
I think we need to establish ourselves with all of our love and all of our energy into this place as home so that our kids can feel that nostalgia. So as a family, we need to sit down and discuss this because I think that all of us have different visions in our head of what this means. And we've got to bring it all together to where it's actually one vision.
And that's what you do even in a monogamous relationship. You bring together two cultures and you figure it out. We're just bringing together 5.
Obviously, you guys, we wouldn't be here now all together if we weren't committed. We know the commitment is already there. I mean, there's been times that probably every one of us would have walked out.
I have to say, Mary's tears are always genuine. Mary is emotional and a crier, but I never feel like it's disingenuous. I never feel like she's putting on an act. I feel like she's really hurt. Her tears come out of hurt. Hurt when Garrison passed away, hurt with Cody cutting her off, being mean to her, manipulating the divorce situation. Like she just, it's, there could be a time that I just can't think of any. And now we're rewatching all the seasons anyway. So I guess we can, in the next few years, as we get through them all, we can see. But that's just my opinion. I believe her tears when she cries, and certainly Janelle's, for sure. Christine doesn't cry that much. She cried talking about Garrison. That's the only time I really remember true tears. Well, no, there were a couple times that she was disheartened with her relationship with Cody, that she teared up. I believe all those too. I really believe everyone's tears except for Cody and Robin. Cody's tears are for Cody, not for the situation, not for somebody else. It's just, oh, my life's so hard. And Robin's just never fall out of her eyes. She has magic tears. She has magic tears that dry up instantly. So she can stare at something and get her eyes to get all glassy and watery. But she hasn't learned like the technique of like blink hard or do whatever it takes to get like that tear out of it. She still needs to do a little more research on that. She needs to get on Google, AI, have it help her out. Yeah, you can't believe anything about Robin. We can't believe her tears because we've never seen a tear. I think once. We saw a tear once. However, that tear when she was self-recording herself, and it was when Mary was leaving. So she was in the car by herself because of like COVID or whatever. And she was recording herself. So we have no idea what led up to that. We have no idea what she was thinking about. I'm sure she was thinking of like, you know, dead puppy, dead puppy, dead puppy, dead puppy. Like, oh, what are all the sad things? Soldiers coming home from war, seeing their child and seeing their newborn baby for the first time. So then she probably just went through the YouTube thing because they have the sad music on the background. I don't know. I don't know if any of you, that is my feed. If I were to go on to Facebook, or well, I'm never on Instagram, just Facebook and YouTube. That's it. I'm rarely on Facebook. Basically, the YouTube shorts are soldiers coming home from war and seeing their children and their pets. Pets that choose owners when they have those big rooms where the pet walks around from shelters, and then they go up and then they put their paws up on one person so that they choose who they want to adopt them. Did you ever see those? It's good to get into that algorithm too. I have things that will make me cry. Babies that get hearing aids for the first time, or have eye patches after an eye surgery that are taken off and they can see for the first time, but they're like 1 year old, those like little babies. Yeah, though that's in my algorithm. I have a very specific algorithm. Anywho, see, so I could probably get myself to cry. I would just have to sit there and look at my YouTube shorts for about 10 minutes. And then I could go to the camera and say, I'm just so sad about Mary going. Like, I believe that that's what Robin did to get that tear to come down. Or it was just the saline eye drops. She stuck it in her eye and then she blinked and got them to come out and then started recording. That's a possibility too. Maybe both. Don't know. All right. Back 10 seconds. This is the very end.
I mean, there's been times that probably every one of us would have walked out.
Looking at the property and the house is up and knowing that Logan's leaving, I started just thinking about, oh my gosh, our girls are going to be leaving next year. Aspen and Mariah are going to be graduating next year. Then the year after, more kids. And then the year after, more kids. And we have to have these houses like home in order for the kids to establish roots. I mean, really, it stresses me out thinking that we have looked forward to living all together again, and I don't want it to be too late. And so, as awful as that is to think that it might be too late, it can't be too late. We have to unite there to get them to come back home.
I would love to see us try to get into these homes before Christmas.
And maybe start with having Christmas there or
Yep.
something.
And have a
Because that's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's true, because that would be Mariah and Aspen's last Christmas at home.
Mary's crying again.
I'll move into the house before Christmas, Kay. Let's do it. We'll get in the house before Christmas, Kay.
Oh, that's Robin. We'll get into the house before Christmas. Okay. If I just keep distorting my face enough, maybe those tears will come out. Okay. I'll hold my breath. My face will turn red. No tears. No tears. Trying to cry, because Christine is on the verge of tears here, just over the whole dysfunction of the family. She's like, I hope it's not too late. Let's get everybody back together. We have to have a unity. Cody's in agreement. Little do you know, in 7 years, Cody's going to uproot you and take you someplace else again. And you'll all be separate once again. Back to where you are now. The thing you say you hate, he's going to take you back to it. Yes, he is. Okay. Let's finish up with Robin.
I'll move into the house before Christmas, Kay. Let's do it. We'll get in the house before Christmas, Kay.
Okay.
We'll push.
No tears.
Right.
Mary, tears are streaming.
I'm just not ready for her to leave. And Mariah keeps saying to me, Mom, we need to move into these homes as soon as we can because I'm going to be gone, after she graduates in June. So she's like, I just want to have as much time there as I can.
Robin. She just keeps doing this over and over. No tears.
From the time that we had Logan born, I have always tried to view that we are one family.
And yet
So I feel like we've given our kids a very solid foundation in a family experience. It's been a very grounding place where they've had all these siblings and this big family that has had influence in their lives. All my children, I believe, are going to make very good citizens. And I believe that that is because of the experience they've had growing up in this big family together.
Good golly, how many experiences can there be? Okay. Whew. Y'all, that was fun. Cried over freeloader. Everyone's talking about what they cry over. Well, let me tell you, my algorithm will make you cry. I have Leonard nails. Then I do my patriotic nails. Ooh, they kind of match the background border a little bit. They're red, white, and blue. You have to get close to see the blue. There you go. You can kind of tell that it's blue. Depends on the lighting. But I don't have my patriotic pillows with me. I moved them. It's a long story. I'll talk about it on Becoming Wise and Wonderful. All right. Everyone finish up with your drinks. You had 2 more at the very end. And we're done. Trying to think what something made me cry the other day that I was watching. Now it surprised me that it cried. I was crying here today a little bit. Not a lot. I was doing well, not really, Robin, because I truly felt emotional. Like I was literally trying to hold the tears back when Maddie was saying, "You're such a big brother, and you always said that you would protect me, especially from thunderstorms, because I was scared of thunderstorms. And you said that you would protect me against everything, including thunderstorms." I was just like, oh, and then I started to cry, and then the camera turns and they show Maddie, who is curled up on the couch, full on crying. Luckily, Cody said something really stupid right after, so it pulled me out. Just like that. It's kind of like being completely intoxicated And then something happens where you're like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, what happened? What tragic thing happened? I'm sober. I'm completely sober. It's sort of what happened on the show. I was going down the emotional trail, and then Cody yanked me right back out of it. All right. Tennessee likes their fireworks. Yeah, I haven't heard anything here at night. I know that there's a big celebration on the 4th of July at like the town square, so maybe I'll go down and take a look at it. But on the 4th of July, I'll probably, like, I don't know when that celebration is, if it's on the actual 4th or if it's like the weekend before or after. But my daughter said that they shoot them off around her house all the time. So they just sit in their backyard and just watch all of them that are going up all around them. So I'm going to go over there and do that with them. Put on my patriotic shirt, wear my patriotic nails, and go watch fireworks. Oh, and I'm going to find some YouTube channel that has patriotic music and just play it in the backyard the whole time. Because I don't like fireworks without music. I feel like that's a sin. And so many places do it. So many. I went to Williamsburg, and it was on the 4th of July, and it was when the Redcoats were in town. And so they're marching up and down the streets the whole time, all these Redcoats. I just thought that was something that happened all the time. Apparently it was a special week. I didn't even realize. And they had all these special things, and there were these spies that were like, it was the coolest adventure. And then on the 4th of July that night, you go into this like town square area, and they had this big stage and this symphony orchestra, and they're playing all this patriotic music. We got a place on the lawn amongst the people there, and you're looking on the side and you see people still in the garb talking to each other as if you're still like in the whole culture of what Williamsburg is. It was so great. And I was so excited about the fireworks getting ready to start. And this started, and crickets. The band did not play through the fireworks, nor did they pump any music in that was patriotic. It was just silent. Boom, 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 boom. It was so anticlimactic. It's just me. I love music, so I will bring my own wherever I go so that patriotic music can be played when fireworks are going. Why would you do that? Anyway. All right. J. Lou, you lived in Virginia when you were in the Navy. Williamsburg was great for the 4th of July. That was the only disappointment. But if I went in knowing that, I would just turn on some music by me. Probably everybody around me would be like, can you turn it up? Can you turn it up? And I would put it as loud as I could for people to appreciate and enjoy. Going into it, just know when the fireworks come, the big symphony band on the stage stops. I don't know why. All right. Yeah, boring is what it kind of became. I was just sort of like, well, now this seems like it takes a long time. When you have music playing, especially if you had a live symphony like they had playing patriotic music the whole time, it was so exciting. It was so good. Could you imagine if the fireworks were going off and that music was still going? Oh my gosh. I would say that was the best fireworks ever in my life. Come on, Disneyfy it. There you go. Okay. Swagler girl said, some people think patriotic music is too pro-American. Well, we live in America. So if you don't like it, pick another country. I don't expect to hear patriotic music if I go over to England or Australia or Canada or whatever. But in America, when in America, do as the Americans do. All right, I got to get going. Thank you very much for being here. I will see anyone who's interested in, we have to have our Cody idiom. I opened it to see because we did A's and B's. Okay. Idiomatic expression or figure of speech or idioms. Let's do climbing the walls. Cody probably thinks climbing the walls means it's such a great day, let's climb a wall. When in reality, climbing a wall means to be frustrated or anxious during a challenging situation, to be unable to endure. The origin of it was perhaps This expression came from the days when soldiers attacking a castle climbed the walls of the stronghold. They wanted to get out of the situation they were in and get on with the battle. Today, we say that any person can be climbing the walls when he or she feels a need for relief from a frustrating situation. We all climb the walls as we watch Sister Wives, don't we? The example is, the assembly was so dull that all the kids were climbing the walls. There you go. Cody, I hope you're watching. There's another phrase and how to use it appropriately. Thank you for being here, sister friends. See you soon. Bye-bye.
I remember when Sonny and Cher got divorced when I was 6, and it rattled me.
I had a lover in college, and it was a little tryst. I was a naughty boy. I had a dirty thought, and I thought David and I should go on a guys trip together.
I might have to agree. That would be cool.
I just thought, no.
David out on a guy's weekend?
Yeah, that's just, it would be cool.
Oh, he was kind of up for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Things that make you go,